up, guys? Zeenigami here, and let's go through some One Piece Treasure Cruise news and then some other news about what I'll be doing and South by Southwest right after that. On the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, we are getting what is already out is a CP9 Fortnite mission. The mission is to hit 50,000 damage at least 20 times on the 15 Stamina Island. I will have a walkthrough video for that out later. That's deal 50,000 damage 20 times. Remember, specials don't count, but specials like Sabo that adds damage to your attack does count. I'll have a full walkthrough on that later. But what we really want to be here for is that on the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, we are going to be getting, yes, Young Whitebeard Ambush Quest, because that's what it's called, an ambush quest. This is going to be coming out on the 23rd. The first raid that it'll be active on is against the Kuma raid. The way that works is whenever you're doing any raid boss, that includes 40 stamina raid bosses, 30 stamina raid bosses, 60 stamina raid bosses, whatever raid boss you're doing, there is a chance that Whitebeard will show up and you can fight him with your exact same team. What happened is after the loot screen, after the screen shows you what your drops are, the screen will go black, Whitebeard ship will show up and he says, "Hey, would you like to fight Young Whitebeard?" You got a yes or no. If you hit yes, it won't cost you any extra stamina, Whitebeard, and you just go straight into the fight. It's a brand new fight. You start off at full health at stage 1. Your cooldown reduction sockets work just like as if you started a 0 stamina island. You cannot gem to continue on these islands. It will not cost you any stamina. If you die, you lose and you're out. The hardest thing about this island is getting it to show up. The estimated chance of Young Whitebeard showing up based on our runs on the Japanese version are on the 60 stamina raid bosses. It has maybe a 20% chance to show up. On a 40 stamina raid boss, it has maybe a 5 to 10% chance to show up. So it is very low chance for it to show up, especially if you're doing a 40 stamina boss. Now you can beat him with a lot of different teams. Many teams are able to beat Young Whitebeard. If you want to see a large list of them, I would recommend going to Game With and checking those out. There are screenshots, so even if you can't read Japanese, you'll be able to see what's on there. And I will be making a short preparation guide about the Invasion Whitebeard quest, so that way you can have some teams that might work out against him. But it is mostly about teams that will beat the raid boss relatively quickly, but can still beat Ambush Quest Whitebeard right after that. So we're going to be getting double skill ups. That's right, double skill ups coming around. This is not the permanent double skill up rate that we want on global. We still are hoping for that. I've still got my fingers crossed that they will one day increase our skill up rates to match that of Japan's. But we're going to be getting it from the 22nd to the 28th. That's double skill ups for global. Here's the information about the Ambush Whitebeard. It's I don't know why it says get ambushed at a fixed rate. That is a weird thing for them to say, because that's not true. That's actually just Bandai putting in typos onto their stuff, because it's not actually true. The Clash of Clashes has got more threatening. Oh yes, we got Kuma, Gart, Buster Call, and then Doflamingo. We got extra snails, extra stamina from snails, so a better chance to get your stamina refills, and we're getting choose your own Elder Turtle times also. Now, what I say that at that fixed rate is wrong is because the rate actually is a variable rate depending on how much stamina the island is. Does it even say it right here? You may get ambushed at a fixed rate. No, it says fixed rate here. There you go. The rate in which you'll get ambushed depends on the clash and the difficulty level you play. So, they just said it's a fixed rate. You may get ambushed at a fixed rate. But then its fixed rate is variable based on what difficulty you play on. So, oh man, Bandai, I mean, get your wording right. So once again, it's no continues. It does not call you any stamina. You have to do it immediately right after the fight. It'll just show up and say, hey, do you want to fight now or do you want to give up? And you can choose to fight it, and the first time you beat it, you will get you'll get a gem. Now, later on, it does say for a limited time only. Now, people are wondering, does that mean it's only going to be here for this event? It's only going to be there for those 4 bosses and it's going away? No, this limited time only is because on the Japanese version, We have Ambush Quest Whitebeard that is out for raid bosses, Ambush Quest Cavendish Ambush Quest Shanks that's out on the Colosseum. And whenever Ambush Quest Cavendish comes out in a few days, Ambush Quest Shanks will now be going to the clashes, and Whitebeard will be doing something. So Whitebeard will no longer be on the clashes on the Japanese version very soon, or at least that's what it seems like. So when that says for a limited time only, it means like maybe 6 or 7 months only. It's still the hardest thing about Ambush Quest Whitebeard is getting him to show up. Many teams that you're going to be using against him are going to be teams that want to burst him down, but you can always also just use a zombie team if you want to zombie your way through your raid bosses. Now, the thing about Whitebeard is that he's okay, but you're going to need a lot of skill ups to make him good. What he does is all the details once again on the database. He is a Psi Powerhouse Striker. Max attack is 1,570, so great attack. His captain ability, once you're below 50% health, boosts the attack of all characters by 2.5 times. And his special ability is a 3-stage special that has 12 skill ups, and on stage 3 cuts the health of all enemies by 40%. On a 24 turn cooldown. So that's already it starts off at a 36 turn cooldown, so you'll basically never use that special. Goes down to a 24 turn cooldown, so you'll almost never use that special. Although it is a 40% health cut, which is quite good. You could use them for 0 stamina islands with a zombie team or any team that can delay for a long time. But he also makes a great beat stick, having 1,570 attack. But the thing is that the chance of him showing up is so low, it's really annoying to farm him. Like, a 20% drop rate means that if you do a 60 stamina raid boss 10 times, you might get him to show up twice, and if you lose one of those times, you just did 10 runs to get 1 young Whitebeard. And if you're getting 1 out of 5 skill ups, that means it's going to take you 50 raid boss runs, 50 times a 60 stamina raid boss run, in order to get about 1 skill up if you can beat him half at a time. So, it's a lot of farming is going to be done if you want to get your Invasion Whitebeard skilled up. He's very good, but it costs a lot. Now, compared to, like, Invasion Shanks, which also has an incredibly low chance of showing up. Invasion Shanks, at least if you do double stamina, double drops on a Colosseum, you get Shanks, you get 2 copies of Shanks. Doesn't make Shanks show up more often, but you do get 2 times the number of Shanks if you do beat him. So that is nice to be able to double that Shanks, but you don't get to do that for raid bosses. So guys, that's what's coming up. Also, the Bridal event, the wedding character is coming out. Don't do pulls unless you want them for your collection. They're not good characters. They're all just pretty characters. They're useless, but they are pretty. So I recommend not doing pulls. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for my 15 stamina Japanese CP9 walkthrough and my young Whitebeard prep guide. Also, for the next 3 days on Twitch, I will not be streaming because I will be at the South by Southwest gaming event in Austin, Texas. If you are going to be at South by Southwest, hit me up on Twitter or on Discord or something and let me know, and maybe we can say hi to each other. I'd love to be able to say hi. But I will not be streaming on Twitch. I will still have some videos that I have neglected to put out and have those up on YouTube for those days that I'm gone. So everyone watching on YouTube, you guys will still get your regular dose of this sexy face. It's just Twitch will be all alone and stuff for a few days. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, you can go to patreon.com/Zeenigami and subscribe. And once again, y'all stay beautiful.